Yep, that's what we're going to talk about. Yep, those letters do what? Sammy is two S's. So it doesn't have two S's. That's just a reminder of the letters that we need to double. So Sammy loves flying zebras. And if we go back to our, here we go. Sammy loves flying zebras. So LL, SS, ZZ, and FF, right? Those are our letters that we are going to be doing that. Yeah, nope. And then there's not one of the ones we double at the end of our word. Nope. So that Sammy's name has two M's in it, but these are the ones that follow the rule that we're learning today. So we said, and then some of my friends who weren't here earlier in the week, so we said, Sammy loves flying zebras. And then they had there's another one that we have up there as well. I don't like that one as much because it's not stuck in my brain. So in this one, how do we know? Let's list all the words. So the rule is if the word ends in one of those normal letters, L, S, Z, or F, if you have a one-syllable word, so it's just one syllable, we clap just once, and it has a short vowel, so short vowel, and those short vowels, who can name those vowels for me? What, Sunny? A-E-I-O-U. Yes. If it has any of those letters and they say, and let's make our sounds instead of the letters. A, or right? You always love those used, don't you? Let's do that one more time. Everybody show me the symbols while we say them. A, and right? All right, so who can tell me a word that fits in this category? Let's fill this page with as many as possible. And I'm going to put this little area over here. This area is words that you think might fit but don't, okay? Because sometimes words are funny and we have to, and we think we know that word's going to fit and it doesn't. Charlie, give me a word, do you think? Say it one more time. Fluff. Very nice. Fluff. Very nice. So, is it one syllable? Fluff. Yep, it's only one syllable. It says So fluff. And then we also have a blend at the beginning. We're going to talk about blends here soon. Okay. Buzz. Excellent. Buzz. One syllable. And it has that sound. Very good. What do you think, Cooper? Buzz. Very nice. That was from our book on Monday, right? The fuzzy ball, the tennis ball. Fizz. That's a good one. Fizz. Anybody at home have any words that go on our list? Anybody? Have any words on our list? I'll let you think. You keep thinking. All right, Evie. Say it again. All. So here's where we're going to put, like the word, like all of the balls were bouncing. So this is one of those words that does have a double L, but I'm going to tell you why it doesn't fit because what does short A sound say? And what would that say? That would, in all. This is So ALL, this is actually a special thing that we're actually going to talk about in the future. But when A and LL, A ends up making an O sound. So it's tricky. That's a trick one. So that one is one of the ones that's why we have this section here, because there are some tricky ones for sure. Max. Biz. What is a biz? I'll put it down, but is that one of our nonsense words? Yeah, it would be though. You're right. It was good. What do you think, Sawyer? Will. What? One syllable. Ends in L, and it's one, and the sound short. Gabe. Ball, like a bouncy ball. Okay, that one goes in this category too, because what does that A say? What is that A saying? It's making an sound instead of an sound. Otherwise, it'd be bow. It would be weird, huh? So I understand it does have a double L, but it's because it's that weird category, that ALL sound. We could say call, and also tall. There's a bunch of those words that fit in that weird, they don't quite fit our rule category. Fen, whiz. So, or is that short for like wizard? Or it whizzed past me? It's kind of one of those nonsense words, and it's actually W-H-I, I mean, I guess, or a sound that they say on a. Okay, all right, that's a phrase I haven't heard before. Lennox.
I know that this is not the one that
Jefferson. So it has an F in it, right? Jefferson, like our school, right? So it does have that double L, but is it one syllable? It's not one syllable, right? So that's why it doesn't fit. Jefferson. And if you actually break that up, if we break that up into syllables, Jefferson, that'd be right here, right? And so the reason it has two F's is because it actually makes two F sounds. But you're right, it doesn't fit in our category. All right, Sunny. Spell. Good one. Spell. That one is definitely in our category. One syllable. Spell. And makes that E sound. Okay. Sand castle. Well, that one's going to go over here. Sand castle. So, castle. Castle. How many syllables? 2, and that's why it doesn't fit in our category here, because it does. It's actually LE. It's a sneaky one. We're going to talk about LE later too. Charlie. Okay, another one for. Should I make it bigger? Say it again. Wall. Yep. Put something on the wall, because it does. Because that A isn't saying its name, is it? Mr. So what letters doubled in that one, honey? Yeah, but look at our list. L, S, Z, or F. Is E on that list? No, so that's not going to count as our. And that has to do with, the reason there's 2 E's there is actually because it's making an E sound, and EE make an E sound sometimes. Then, well, that one works. How about my friends at home? Anybody have some at home? Anybody at home? Anybody at home? No, I'm not getting any hands up over there. All right, Abby. Wizard. So wizard. So it's 2 syllables. So it does have a W-I-Z-A-R-D, not a double Z in this case. Wizard. All right. What do you think, Max? Jeff. Like a name? Yeah, Jeff. All right, Sunny.
It's not with those, but
Ellie. So again, it's not. It doesn't follow a rule, but that's, and names sometimes don't follow. Sometimes names, like people make up names and they spell them just however they want. So that'd go in that category, wouldn't it? It does have a W. It does have a double L, but not because of our rule. Cooper. Suffix. So that one's going to go in this one here too. Suffix. I love that word. That's a good word. I like that word a lot because I love suffixes. You may. But suffix. Do you hear both F's? It's 2 syllables, and listen, and you can hear them both. Suffix. So it does have the 2 F's, but it's because it's 2 syllables. And you can hear both of them. In fact, if we were doing syllable, we'd have a V here and a V here, a CC, a bridge, and whoop, and that would make the, that's why it has the 2 F's. All right, Finn. All right, so fell, gel actually is a short word, and the reason this one doesn't follow the rules is because it's not, because it's short for something. It's short for gelatin.
So like the gelatin put in your hand.
Yes, that's short for gelatin. That's why it's called gel. It's actually, it's part of another word. And yes, it is hair gel, but it became from the word gelatin, and gelatin has many syllables, so that's why that one doesn't follow the rule. Lennox. Finn, like Finn's name.
Yeah.
So again, it actually, that one, it does have two, but we're just looking for L's, S, Z, and F. And the reason Finn's name is spelled that way is because Finn's parents decided that that's how he could spell his name. His parents could have also spelled it F-I-N-N. They could have spelled it F-I-N. They could have spelled it F-I-N-N. They could have spelled it F-Y-N. They could have spelled it all kinds of really weird ways, but they decided to change it to spell it that way. And, hold on. Anybody at home have an idea? Anybody at home? All right, we're going to wrap this up because I have something else I want you to do before you guys head out. Yes, Mr. Gabe. You think it goes in there? It doesn't fit our rule? Okay. Small. Yep, small doesn't, because that silly little A-L-L. It doesn't make that ah sound, does it? All right. Bert, I'm not going to call on you as long as you keep calling out. Hold that thought. I will call on you if your hand is up, but not if you're yelling at me. Mr. Sawyer. It's in the bottom? Say it again. Tire? Tile. Like a tile on the floor kind of tile? Yep. Okay, yeah, that doesn't have L, I mean, that doesn't have any of the, it's just a single L, right? Because it's I, it's a long I, so it has an E at the end. Astria has her hand up.
Progress.
Oh, progress. All right, so that does fit our rule, but we're gonna have to talk about why. Progress. Where would I put if I was dividing this into syllables, where would I put it? Put it right here and right here, right? And then where would my consonants go? In between, right? And then here. So this is a 2-syllable word, but when the 1 syllable at the end has, so we're gonna ignore the pra right now, or the prog, and then we're just gonna focus on rest. Is rest 1 syllable? Yes, just that part. And it is F, is that a short E? Yes, so progress does fit. Wow, good job, Miss Astria. You threw in a hard one in there at the end. Yes, Miss Bird.
Kills.
So yeah, not one of my favorite words to add into our list, but kill. And then you had an S on the end. She's looking, guys. She's looking at her hand sanitizer, and it kills germs. That's where she got that. She was looking around the room. So we're not being violent in any way. It's just killing our germs, right? Yeah. All right, Sunny.
Gal. Is it a girl?
A gal. Ah, so that's what. Gal. Actually, that one does not fit our. That was a good guess, but that one doesn't fit our rule. Gal. And it should. Sometimes you find a word that came from another language that doesn't quite fit our rule. Like we said, gel was part of gelatin. Cooper? Snow. What letter?
Smell.
Oh, smell. That will. Oh, yes. Smell. That's a good one. Mr. Finn, we got to wrap it up here. Say it again. Peel. Heel. So listen to the vowel. Heel. Is that an S sound or E? It makes it's a long E sound, right? So it's 2 E's and only 1 L. That doesn't follow our rule. All right, my friends, this is what I'd like you to do. So I made up a rapid word. So my friends who are at home, just bear with me for just 2 seconds. So I'm going to put it underneath the, oh, don't count me out. You silly. All right. Uh-oh, where'd they go? Oh, because I can't read. It said Thursday was in the first word. I'm going to put these up.
That was 12.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so silly. All right, my friends at home, we're going to do that thing where we read them over and over again. So you guys can start. While I get these passed out. Oh, you need the other one. Oh, there's you need your old one and your new one. Because you're going to make a stack, right? You're going to read the new one first and then the old one. And then the new one first and then the old one. And we're going to count. Friends, read with us. So you're going to read as fast as you can, and we're going to talk about which ones are real and which ones are. Oh, uh-oh, okay. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna set the, did everybody have one? Okay, we're gonna set the timer, and this Serena, we're gonna do it, we're gonna see how many times we can get through it, how many times we can, and not all of them have the double letters. We're gonna find out which ones are real words and which ones are not. On your mark, get set, go. For a minute, you're just rereading. All right, you see it, Charlie? Okay, read it. Read across. And if you finish it, go back to the top. If you finish it, keep going. Got it, Charlie? Keep going. Do it again. If you finish it, go again. Yeah, nope, I got him. He's all good. All right, go ahead and stop. How'd you do? All right. Okay, you do pretty well, Serena. All right, good. Okay, so first, real quick, I'm going to highlight that. You don't need to highlight. I'm just going to highlight which ones followed our rule this week. Which one followed our rules so far? Who sees one? Charlie? Oh, did that one follow our rule this week? That was last week's midship. Remember the two words put together, the compound word? So that's a good word, but that's not the, we're looking for double letters today. Double letters, those double letters for that. Tomorrow we're gonna have our spelling test and we'll see if you can follow along with that. Miss Evie, which one? Just tell me what the word is. Oh, nope, we're looking for double letters, the double letter ones. The ones that have that double letter. Charlie? Less. That's a good one. Awesome, Max. Pass. Good. Sunny. Oh, sass. Charlie. Which one do you see?
Ball.
Doll.
Yes.
Awesome. Serena. Oh, you got to unmute, Sweet Pea.
Quill.
Quill. Good job. Astria.
Cuff.
Cuff. And then we're going to talk about if we have any words that we're not sure about. Cooper. Is. Sometimes I have delayed hearing. Like you say it, and it takes a second for it to process. Sunny? Pass. Oh, yep, we got pass. You got it? Well, and I think that's it, right? Okay, so those were our new words for this that go with our new. Are there any words that you think are not words, that are made up words that I added to today's list? Are any of them, or are there any that are tricking you and they really are words and we're going to do a little vocabulary? Cooper. Shod. So we're going to say the the shod. So it is actually a word. It means to put on or take off a horseshoe, or actually any sort of animal that has sort of a has the hoof, and if you're putting something on it to protect it. All right, Charlie, what word might be tricking you? Madcap. Aha, it is a real word. It means kind of crazy, a madcap plan. If you decide to rob the bank, you might have a madcap sort of plan. Bird. Any words that you don't think might be real? Sob. Does anybody know what to sob is? Sob. Abby. To cry hard. Sob. Okay. my acting is done for today. Surnay, any words you're not sure about? Surnay, any words you're not sure about?
Midship.
Midship. All right, that is a good one. That one is that compound word we learned about last week, right? Midship. So midship is a place, believe it, like if you're a sailor and you are trying to say where if it's something's at the head of the bow of the ship, or the back, or in the middle. It's an actual word, believe it or not. But you're not a sailor, so you probably don't use that very often. Sunny, any other words tricking us? Whiplash. Does anybody know what whiplash is? Whiplash is when you are like in a car accident, or you're suddenly, your head is moved suddenly and your neck kind of ends up, you end up pulling some of the muscles in your neck, and it's called whiplash. And so you see people walk around with sort of a brace around their neck sometimes after a car accident, and it's because they get whiplash. Charlie. Hog. Who knows what a hog is? That's a real word. What is a hog?
Is it an animal?
It is an animal. It's like a pig. Yep, it's a pig. Yeah, it's just another word for a pig. Usually what sometimes they can have those tusks, those yep. Depending on if it's a warthog. Have you heard of I bet you've heard of a warthog,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Charlie, what other word? I love how you're participating. Good job, Mr. Charlie Carr. Whiz. So there's our whiz. So we talked about I am a spelling whiz. You are a reading whiz, right? We talked about that one a little bit earlier this morning too. Any other ones we're not sure about? You didn't let me trick you out. Hey, Finn, I'm still teaching, my friend. Thank you. Max, any other words you think might have tricked you? Fez. Oh, I was waiting for that one. I was waiting for that one because this is, I was being tricky today. I gotta tell you, fez. Does anybody know what a fez is? We actually had this word when we were blending the other day. Do you remember, Charlie Carr? It's, well, not a wig, but it's something that does go on your head, and we have a day, it's a hat. Yes, it's a type of a hat. Is a fez. Yes.
Next to it.
Next to it, bun. Let's sound it out. Bun. Yes. I think you have that on your hamburger, Miss Bird, right? All right, let's read the words together. And then we're going to wrap it up. Here we go. All together. Hey, Sunny, you ready? We're going to read all the words together. Choral reading. Mr. Cooper, where is it? We need your list. Can you see all the way from back there? You can use my list, but keep it out until it's time. Here we go. Well, madcap, jot, rub, less, fed. Mr. Finn, we're going to stop. Mr. Finn, you're not reading with us, and neither are you, Mr. Sawyer. The paper needs to be in front of you. Here we are, second row. Here we go. Fed, sass, wax, dishpan, hush, dull, chip, fizz, hog, bun, shod, whiplash, them, pass, fez, quill, whiz, midship, sob, cuff. We're going to go backwards. Ready? Cuff, sob, midship, whiz, quill, shod, whiplash, them, pass, fez, bun, hog, fizz, chip, dull, fed, sass, wax, dishpan, hush, less, rub, jot, madcap, well. Can anybody give me a sentence using two of those words put in that one sentence? Can anybody find two words and put them in one sentence that makes sense? And I may add that last little bit there, because sometimes, all right. Mr. Sawyer, give me a sentence that has two of those words in it. Want me to give you a couple more minutes to think? I'll come back. Yep. All right. So many people on fire today. Cooper. Chip had a doll. Okay. Chip being a name this time. Okay. Chip had a doll. Nice job. All right. Charlie Carr. The doll got cuffed by the girl. All right. That works. All right. Miss Astria.
I did well on a test and I passed.
Oh, very nice. I did well on my test and I passed. I like how you had E to D to that one. Good job. Then. All right. So he said that soda got all over or fizzed and got all over the place. So I had to rub soap on it. Sorry, that was a long sentence. It was hard for me to remember. Surnay.
I wrote a sentence about a bun with using a quill.
The bun used a quill? Oh my goodness, that sounds like a silly sentence or a silly story for sure. Was someone dressed up as a bun, like a hot dog bun? Yeah, okay. Abby. Okay, so my doll and I ate chips and oh, very nice. All right, you thought of one, Sawyer? Okay. Rob the dog less. All right. I like it. I like it's a command. Do that. So rub the dog less. At my house, we say rub the dog more. The poor dog needs extra love. Yes, Miss Bird.
Okay. The doll and me ate chips all day long.
The doll and I ate chips all day. All right. Max. Chip passed the doll. All right. Miss Sunny. All right. You're going to have to slow down, man. You were just, woo! Okay. Say one more time. What? Well past. Okay. Whew. It's all right. She's got it. It's all right. Charlie Carr. Say one more time. Hey, that was great. Jeff has to wax the midship. Very nice. That was a good one, Mr. Charlie Carr. Okay, everybody, you did great today. All right, so tomorrow we will go ahead and we'll review real quick the rule that we have been going through in the week, and then we're going to have a spelling test. So make sure, if you're at home, my friends, make sure you have paper. So tomorrow you can write down your spelling, our words in our sentences, and then you can send it to me. And the rest of our friends, can you please put your rapid word inside your green folder for me, and we will have it later. And you guys can head back to class if you're Mrs. Aubin friend. My other friends, I'll see you at math at 2:15 on this same spot. So go jump up and down, have a snack, whatever you need to do for a little while, all right? All right, my friends. I'll see you soon.